No, it doesn't? Alright, I see. The controller sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a good idea. All the tools at your disposal to survive. Mind-boggling creatures and enemies. Constables equipping armor, raising your level as you fell enemies, utilizing crystal shards to escape when things get dire. All options you should consider. To look out for rare magic rings. Grant you new magic spells. There it is. Kuwakira, one and only. Well, I guess okay, let's get the controller going. D-pad FPS tank controls. Left joystick, right joystick. Step attack, cast magic, cancel. A bumper cast magic, left trigger, look down. A bumper attack. That's what is also attack, alright. Right trigger, look up. And run to hold joystick, alright. Sounds fun. That's the trackpad stuff, alright. There it is. Well, alright, let's see. Get the controller and let's see if we can make that work. See if we can make that work. Controller. Do the thing. When this controller is cursed, I swear. I fucking swear, dude. I'm gonna now only work on fucking USB. Hey there, boss. Hello. Yeah, Kira is that much of a fun. Indeed, indeed. Slavic, hello. Alright, controller refuses to work. I need to get the cable again. Dude. This controller is only bringing fun and joy, it looks like. All the time. Guess I should try to update the firmware yesterday, maybe. First thing, the D-pad was dying. I fixed the D-pad. Yesterday it was working fine too. I wonder if I can get the cable 1 sec. As long as it works at least with cable, I guess. I guess. Gotta figure it out. What's wrong with it? There we go. Now at least it's turning on. Alright, we'll figure. Alright, firmware I will update later though. Not right now. Alright, good work. 1 second. 1 second. Manual. I'm not sure. Maybe I do have it. Okay, I'll click the game. Properties controller enable Steam input. You might have it by default, but not sure. Properties controller. Okay, Steam input. Boom. Done. Set your controls how you like. Use official layout. Alright, we can do that, I guess. Oh, in the community layouts. Oh, we can do this one. Nice. That's nice. That's good, huh? Controller. Oh, where was the layouts actually you can set up there? This one, right? Official layout for Lunacid. All right, good. Do this one then. Let's go. Get out, bro. Oh, yeah, the resolution, so it is gonna be fun. I might capture already. Said no and left. And it also has no sound. We'll see. Oh, yeah, I don't know why no sound though. Shit, 1 second. Sorry. I'll restart it. And we'll watch it. Third mask farming them streaks. Thank you, man. Thank you. And 1 sec. Because like when I plug the controller, it for some reason decides that, controller is actually good to play music through controller. Which totally is not the case. Can we get the sound, please? Oh, now it doesn't even show that. There we go, but no sound still. I assume there should be. Well, let's see. Come on. And do we have some settings? I think settings are probably through the config stuff there. Because it totally doesn't sound right that you have no sound. I can really doubt it. System. Yeah, there's volume and everything, but it totally is not voluming for me. Totally not. How do we get that going, I wonder? Okay, 1 second, let me try. Let me try to fix that. Maybe actually in general, like, let me see, in the volume somewhere else. There is something PPG there. Insane Marathon Showcase. Let me see if I get the sound in that one. Oh man, YouTube, why are you so ass again? Connected the internet. But you connect these nuts, dude. Huh? Well, let's see. Yeah, sound here. Do you get the game on and the sound dies? Nice config there. Yeah, it doesn't have any devices or something. I just wonder. I wonder. The capture just dies. Then I can restart it. Yeah, not sure though, boss. Not sure. There we go. Okay, multiple restarts of the capture did work. All right. Menu sound.
The kingdom of Lyria rests in darkness, surrounded on all sides by the vast poison sea. In ages long past, brilliant silver moonlight fell upon Lyria, leading to its ascension as a great kingdom of magic. But this time may soon come to an end. The fledgling sorcerer Kalima Cerulean was granted a macabre vision of the near future. Soon, the great old one who sleeps beneath the earth will awaken. Unless he can quickly perform a ritual to lull it back to its slumber, the world as we know it will come to a violent end.
Bungie wanted to oil up the audience, yeah. I think the audience is not that happy. To be honest. Because, like, it's gonna be paid. That is confirmed. No price yet, but it's gonna be paid. It's gonna have, like, 3 mobs. Battle pass and all that beautiful stuff already. So I think people are already kinda, you know, like, not having a good time there. And it's stretchy. It doesn't seem like that stretched. Not too bad. Can change. Wait, can you change for the Dink resolutions too? Oh, really now? Damn, the tech is here. And the tech is actually here. Insane. Before no sound. Fixed. I'm gonna restart a bit. I didn't die, just the capture died when I switched the stuff. Now the interface is pretty dang though. But I guess it's not too bad. It'd be cool if you could, like, scale the UI, but I mean, this old engine, you know, from 2000, so the fact that it can do all this stuff is already insane. So I'm not even gonna start, you know. I'm not even gonna start. It does have a little bit of this stuff with the VOD there, I guess. You lose a little bit of, like, loading there already. At this side, not FOV, but kind of like not really supposed to be for the widescreen there, looks like. By the looks of it. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so you can do this, but we also can use... Yeah, there's no mouse look though. That is not here. But you can do it with pad. Without the need for buttons. Then the tick. Let's see what I say. Damn sus. The paid one even. 4-3 now, but that's gonna be stretchy though. That's gonna be the stretchy boys there. Well, I mean, we could try... This will be as close as it can be, right? And then I can stretch that. Can I? Please press. Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't feel that stretchy. And it actually didn't even, like, do anything with that. It has a little bit there still at the edges. Fine, let's get maybe even smaller. It's a wide one, I think, right? Oh yeah, this, of course. You can do this one. That doesn't even seem like that much stretch. Yeah, that Kinda doesn't have at least the glitchiness at the edges. Fine, can work with that. Stretching it out a bit, but fine. No, it's not even like that crazy in terms of stretch. You can see like with the fonts and stuff. Not too bad. I could maybe go a bit lower one just to... it's a little too much, I guess, right? And just to have the UI a little better. I guess kind of can work with that. Ah, no, this one does have the stretch though. Not the stretch, but the... Oh, the glitchy there outside. Wait, which one is next one then? No, this totally is the one though. Alright, fine. So it's like not completely mega zoomed out, I guess. Actually kind of like became more quiet now though. I guess it's like the video is with its own settings there. Lunacid has a really good music as always too. That's some fucking trader. CRT filters. Wonder something actually. Texture mode. No, it doesn't seem like it. I guess it's harder to do it on this engine. I would assume it's probably something you do through... what's the name? The wrapper already, like the voodoo one maybe. Like the kind of like extra effects and shaders you add them. Like what's the name? The kind of like the thingy that goes for like all the Elder Scrolls and stuff. What's the name of this? What's the name of that one? I forgot. Oh, the one goes on top, so already of all the mods. Now getting some DLLs and stuff in. I'm on cut. Sorry, bro. Come, Colobis, what can I get you today? The reshape. What was the name of those, man? It was like the basically it goes for many other games. Forgot the name already. No, the reshade I think is also part of it. Like, what was the abbreviation for that one? I forgot. Just kind of like install it pretty much on top of all the mods and stuff usually, and then you adjust all the shaders and stuff like that to get different effects. Not the HDR, man. It's kind of like also the mod, but it's like for pretty much like any game almost. That you can reshade with that just by installing the DLL and stuff. I just forgot the abbreviation for that, like how that one was called. Maybe I can find it real quick. Is no one also remembering that? When I mention, everyone will remember though, 100%. When I mention, everyone will remember. And no, for a fact. Sweet effects, sorta, yeah. Like those, and in that area too. And this is the one. Yeah, where's all the Toad sect endures? They will remember the name 100% instantly. They will remember everything instantly. Man, I forgot completely. You can find it that fast nowadays. Yeah, it's 43 aspect ratio indeed. Sure is, sure is. Where was it, dude? Already completely forgot. Not much into modding scene. Got all that. I think that sweet effects and stuff is like part of that stuff, though. Oh, E and B. E and B, of course. Well, I mean, that's kind of like one of the types of the things. I guess sweet effects is also part of that, but yeah, E and B, dude. Remember now. And now I remember them. Alright, so this brother man selling some stuff. The vials, map and mirror. Thought I need the spell. Shields. Oh, I actually kind of do have some coin. But wait for it. Gonna go look if I can find some free shit first in terms of weapons. Nothing inside. It's like another store. Would that be? Abisa. Local Abyss. I think I can feel our kingdom fade, and if I shade my eyes, I could even see it. Local Abyss, and now I get caught up in my existential dread at times. I feel dark forces at play beneath the ground, the air, and in my very blood. But doing it again. I'm told by the little magics that you seek the Moonlight Blade. May be able to help. If you can fetch all 5 pieces, I can reforge it anew. Of course, there's gotta be Moonlight. The rumor that shards reside in the lost kingdom of Skull. Long ago fell partway into the poison sea, and now the path is sealed, I'm afraid. Water crystal could dispel the barrier, and those are scant to come by now. Water crystals used to be found plentiful in the mines, but that's been abandoned. Alright, in the mines, you say. Can't use them to use them. I think always sprint, I guess. Some mega herbalism. Look, lobby's gonna get you anything. Jasmine tea, chamomile tea, and oolong tea. Nice. All the tea, dude. Oh, there is a sprint, actually. Wait, that's also... Yeah, there is stamina for you though. No wonder. It's got like 2 different bars. So that ain't exactly... That ain't exactly HP there even. Numbers are separate and bars are separate. Classic. Oh, hello. Well, that's also kinda classic. And I'm kinda fucked now. Bro. Don't do this. I stay here. She baited. That was almost all my HP gone. Do I have any swords and stuff? Sir Read Bodwell. Since Lyrian, Sir Read Bodwell. It's a fantastic day, isn't it? You know you can sprint by holding spacebar. Amazing. This kingdom is fairly safe. You should save often whilst in dungeons. Heard of an ancient magic you can use by pressing control. Isn't that fascinating? Yes, Lyrian, a pacifist, but I see you carrying that dagger. Is that the one at the blaze that absorbs mana? Here you can use it by pressing shift. Fascinating. Wait, so do I actually even have some dagger? Ah, damn. We'll go try that skilly there. There's some magicus too after all. Or is skilly gonna win? This looks sus though. No? Take it. Can't I shoot it again? No, I can. Hitboxing. And a wizard daddy. Keep going. I'm not sure how fast they even attack too. Try to bait the attack and then hit. I think this guy is, huh? Soon the dagger also will be not that good for him. Stream 43 nowadays, not sure. Technically, it kinda can. It's just gonna be fucked on the viewer end, that's it. No, mana's going down. This guy is not. No, rip mana. I gotta help. A skeleton. Tanky skeleton. Oh, at least you get the stagger on them there. Skeleton suffers with no poison. It makes sense for legacy games. Well, no one does that. People just get the layouts or something instead then to cover the black bars because like no one's gonna be watching in 43. Can do it, but yeah. Can do it, but people are gonna have the black bars anyway. Oh, thank you, this guy. Oh, mana regen is actually slow. Oh, because the dagger is draining mana. I see. Convenient. Suction some more. local Gigachad skeleton, dude. Just refuses to die. There you go. Pug. You made some insane XP now. Oh, shield. Hell yeah, let's go. Giving up in the world now. Come on, scrolling too much sometimes. Now that's the modern stuff. How do we shield her? That's all spells. Do I need to go to the manual for that? I mean, manual here. That's the center in. That's the tank controls. Guess it's just the defense. Probably can't really do anything with the shield. Just adds the defense stat. And there's some save somewhere. But other mod mention it. It'd be kind of nice to have it too. Let's see with options. Oh, so you can actually. Oh yeah, true. True, actually. Yeah, the PlayStation stuff. The classic. The classic. The Great code, by the way. Oh, sir. Now this goes back here. This I assume where we can teleport to different worlds, I guess. Abandoned mines. I need to explore here first, everything. Let to skip. A road of ruin. Somewhere else we can go. That is somewhere. There's some hyper fire there. Oh, that's from the other side though. Treasury. I open this whole glass key must be used. Maybe smelted from bottles of sand. Let's go into treasury like that. Alright. I guess they don't mind me. Nothing inside. Sus. Oh, that's this place. No insane secret walls. That skill just like transformed from the chest, but chest PP poofed, I think. Andy, good morning. How we doing? Aqueduct was once a peaceful extension of this library, but as the wars began to fold, it became unsafe. Majestic purified water, which once swam a serpentine Throughout the kingdom has been lost, and that which remains come now only at the song of the Harp of Harmony. Harp itself is locked within, alas. Nice, Nick, nice. Sounds good, huh? Sounds good. Alexi's secret walls as a commitment. A commitment, probably, but maybe likes it too, since they like the game, I guess, right? Assume. Unless it's like something they don't like out of the game, I guess that they like. Did reach the sky, but only briefly as the miasma ate away at its metallic coating. So what I believe to be the kingdom of the sky was beautiful, but I saw no life upon it. Hollow floating wizard spires lazily hung in the air. I wanted so badly to see any sign of life, but nothing, and then only darkness as my mechanism broke from the strain. But they do live up there, or maybe they all died. Lyrian curry, 3 cups jasmine rice, vegetable oil, 2 yellow onions, and 1 lb of just pound right LB there. Chicken or other protein, some napa cabbage. There it is. Salt, pepper, MSG, 3 spoonfuls of black garlic, tablespoon soy sauce, tablespoon of fish sauce, can of coconut milk, 1 tablespoon korma curry powder, cube mayo. Wash and then cook the rice cooker. Drizzle of oil in the large wok or skillet over medium-high heat. Chop onions and onto the skillet for 3 minutes. Stir occasionally. Chop chicken and cabbage and onto the skillet. Salt, pepper, and sprinkle MSG on the ingredients in the skillet. Stir occasionally and let sear for 6-8 minutes or until brown. Garlic, soy sauce, fish sauce, coconut milk, 1 cup of water and curry powder, and let simmer for 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. I'll assume you can actually get the ingredients for that around, you know. Taste the sauce around the ingredients, add more soy, fish seasonings, and curry powder as needed to make it tasty. Scoop rice into plates, scoop curry over rice, drizzle a dish with additional soy sauce and kewpie. Enjoy. Put some mayo on there. That sounds like a decent recipe then. Hella would probably approve. There's this book there actually. It was by my account the first stage when once might brave the miasma and soar beyond it. I read of a caste of wizards who all attempted this venture in seeking to establish a kingdom bathed in sunlight. Expected them to return someday, but they did not. I made so many attempts to reach them, but all ended in failure, and me narrowly avoiding death. Desperately, I baited the periscope. Three X noodles? I tried 2X noodles, Why content? I mean, spicy, but like... Sure, there's plenty of spicier things there. No problems. This one I did read, yes. Stable is kinda a little misplaced though. Happens. Let's start enjoying the library. A lucky old Mr. Varial still lets me in here, and he caught me sneaking into the aqueduct once. Had to bribe him with some chamomile tea. Loves this stuff, but it always puts him right to sleep. And the tea, you say? More the briefed kingdom of Skull was beset with numerous fell creatures, and no doubt due to the meddling of dark magic by the king. As it was sieged, the very land fell away into the poisonous sea, only the keep itself was held by Skull's dark magics. Yeah, the texture seems a bait you indeed, That they do. Alright, so 3 we need to buy then. Okay, lobbies. Yeah, the library is open to all, and now I have closed access to the aqueduct. Oh no, we cannot risk any more bopping about the aqueduct. Magic seals that keep it up are much too fragile. Will not change my mind. Just need to bring him some tea and we're good. Where is the access to it though? And the guy is here, so I see access is somewhere around. Tariza was to Shiken with some young ramen. I mean, I did it already like for like 3, I think, of like charity streams. Yeah, like it ain't anything crazy really. I don't know, I'm kind of like subjecting myself to spiciness a bunch nowadays, so for me that's kind of like, alright. Spicy, I guess. I haven't tried the 4X one though. That one may be more interesting, but I haven't seen it here. Found the cheesy ones though. These I'm gonna try. I could bought like a rapoki in Korean store. That shit was good. That shit was actually really good. It's like those like the tteokbokki rice cakes, but also with the noodles and all that and kind of cheesy sauce. That was good shit. So I assume we do need to get to the aqueduct then. Unless you can use teleports, gonna try. Mid spicy? I mean, I wouldn't really say so. I think it's kind of strong spicy. Yeah, I guess it's all relative, you know. Like like tell you that like to every like northern person, that shit is like death, you know. Like I know from a fact. I know from a fact. From how I tried some young back then, like double first time. From how I like, you know, fed that to my friends. And they were fucking suffering. Like it is quite spicy. It can depend, like, because, like, you know, for a northern person, I figured pretty much all of them, like, not just, like, Russians or something. Because in Russia, for example, you can put, like, some, like, you know, a little too much, like, black pepper in the soup or something, and there's gonna be already someone, you know, complaining that it's too spicy, so... Like, red pepper is already, you know, like, the forbidden magic there. Like, for that, you're gonna be hated. So you can actually, right? Oh, okay. So we can do this. What we can do... I think I know which you mean, though, Excel. Maybe Remote will remember. I forgot the name, but I know which one you mean. I could try to look it up. Because I kinda was asked about playing that one, but I didn't get around to it. Okay, there's some artificial stuff. How so? Can find it. Man, can I like remember somehow it? It's gonna be hard for me to remember also. I need to figure out the healing here. I assume you just use items for that. Mines. I know that one. I know. Ah, man, how do I remember exact name? Like I know how it looks and stuff too. I know that one, but how to find it right now? Oh, the exact name? Because I haven't played it in the end. Well, I mean, can always do some magic then. Tyrant's Realm. That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Does sound about right. Unless it was some other one also. But yeah, that sounds like the right one. Yep, I think so. Been a while ago already though, actually. In one case, and mushrooms shooting stuff. Oh, they have some melee attack too, looks like. Not sure if I'm attacking him. Doesn't seem like it actually. It's like not enough range there. 7 HP, yeah. Okay. We do attack, but that's really close, huh? I need to hug the guy. Range on the dagger is very dank. Got them. Coin. Them too. You don't see me? Now we do. Just go full stubby on this one. Seems like you can. The stagger too strong, dude. No? Get the mother back. You need some healing though. This one is a bit more tanky there, I guess. Come on. Getting mother back. Ain't complaining. Ain't complaining. Told you the remote can have it. Can find it. Told you. There we go. That one was tankier, dude. Oh, actually, maybe because I was like attacking without like the full stamina regen, and it makes it weaker and shit. I have nodes there. Use nodes. Water crystals, then these mines. The drillers broke into a tomb. This place was quickly abandoned. I see the description of something. I want to read what it is. Maybe we could use some tea also. Stagger time. non-spicy stuff. You can try like a little bit, just like limited amounts. Just limited amounts. If you go ham too much on it, yeah, it's not good for you. Like, I think no matter how much you conditioned yourself to the spice, like, body's probably... Some amounts body probably doesn't like anyway. Unless it was, like, conditioning over, like, a very long time, I guess. Oh, shit, monkeys. You retaliate. To use some spells, to speed up the process. Lots of HP. At least they don't hurt much. There you go. The coins. Thank you, sir. And the gem and shrooms there, yeah. Alright, multiple ones are already a bit annoying, but I have spells now, though. I assume that hit you there. That did. Out of range there. Good damage. Level increased, Pog. Didn't increase my HP though. Your level increase is good, but we need to go somewhere, I guess, where we can do things with level. Pushing 30s. If anything, like in 30s, I kind of got my spice tolerance there, I guess. I wasn't really eating a lot of spicy stuff before. I'm on going even higher there. It's just not every hit looks like. There's some sort of like limit how much money you can drain from one, looks like, or something, right? Oh. Looking a bit angry then. There you go. It's the one in the beginning. I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad phase there, then. Tell you that. Not a bad thing to care about your stuff. A bit of spice is probably not really unhealthy, though. But it depends. It depends. I need to not to overdo. Also, when you kind of doing it the whole life, might be actually kind of not a good thing when you switch that too much. You know, here, for example, people like the whole life, you know, eating pretty much like fried, fatty, meaty dishes in crazy amounts. They live until very old age, you know, no problems. And they're all pretty like fit and slim and stuff, you know. Like seeing like a fat dude here is not that often. A mushroom. Oh, is it time for the good old snails? The snail friends. The two-headed one. Monkeys. There's oh, mushroom there too. Snail might also have some spell there. Come on. Nothing here. It's like sitting today in the morning, getting the notes ready for the news recap, and then like suddenly, you know, noises there. And I'm like, huh? The fuck is that? And then I see, you know, like the lamp and the ceiling is just like shaking and stuff. I'm like, ah, hello. Another earthquake. Happens from time to time. It's actually interesting because like my friend is like really like always like he just like ran in like, do you feel it? I'm like, yeah, I'm just like filming the lamp right now. And he's like, why the fuck is every time that I'm sleeping? He's not very impressed by that. Snail might be dink. Snail has range stuff too. Gedrukt. This is probably like the strongest one. Apparently, like I think in Tajikistan-Afghanistan border there was like 6 points or something earthquake, and I guess this kind of like, you know, just the waves making it here. Happens sometimes. This was like the strongest I probably like felt kinda. Not really bad or anything. It's an interesting feeling though. But you just get like a little bit of like vibration and stuff. That's it. Nothing like super crazy. Just gonna hear like, you know, furniture, all that stuff kind of making sounds. Really feeling a little bit of the shaking in. But really mild, eh? Yeah, but lots of earthquakes. Well, there was one in like 80s that destroyed pretty much most of the city. So there are some sometimes. I get him on the back. Bullying a mushroom, yeah. Enough mana, I guess. Still alive. Let the nuke on you. Come on already. Yeah, I guess it's because I'm just attacking with like not enough stamina. But then you stagger them though. So pretty safe. Another level increase. Hell yeah. Si dovesse essere. Ed è qui mi sa. A little shaky. What was that? What was that then? Hey, Raijin. Ooh, ring. That's a spell. It's a chunky mushroom. Healing warmth. Ooh, hello. I like that. And the support magic. The soul to replenish health, truly kind spell, and though it will not bring back the dead nor prolong the dying. Nice, alright. I found a way to replenish some health. That's good, huh? Kinda expensive, but we can get mana from bullying mushrooms, so I guess. See you. Sneaky shoot. There we go. Someone's cooking something nice. You just can't have open windows here in Uzbekistan, doing it. It always smells like some nice food. Come on that. Increase that string. Hell yeah. Could have had range enough. That seems kind of like it's not enough range, but maybe it hits still. I'd rather not test that. Damn son, living the life now. It's also like something is blooming now. It's also pretty nice. Kind of like a bit maybe too much even of a smell. Kind of this honey smell, you know, like a really, really over the top flowery smell. But everything's better than, you know, the car exhaust and dirty air and burning shit, so I'll take that. I'll take that anytime. I'm gonna breathe a lot of that in Armenia. Can't wait, can't wait. And I guess we're gonna be in summer there, so it's gonna be a little better with that. Because when it gets cold, oh boy. And that will be dank. Come on. Enough mana for now. Full. Okay, 74 then. Now we know. It wasn't the experiment allegedly. Monka is. The secret experiments there. Opening that doom portal there. A drone flight that day. That shit would fall. That wouldn't be like that much of a shaking, to be honest. That should be like some very massive drone, I guess, to make some any form of shaking of the whole building. That should be the drone with some explosives or something then. Yeah, you hear just some casual earthquakes here and there. Kinda rare. That's interesting. Something new. A new feel. Yeah, no, I totally don't really mind it as long as nothing is, you know, completely falling apart and breaking. No, I feel kind of circles already. Actually, no, don't remember that. That's the beginning, right? Said something about water crystals. That's what we need there. Let's try to see if we can find that here. A bad knee from who? From the chair? How does that work? Just sit on the football, dude. Telling you, man. Telling you. Telling you. That's the good stuff. I think we need some more there. That sounds kind of like the shortcut. Let's try to get some recognizable features maybe here. Well, I guess this thing. Wait, from standing desk? From standing desk? I just need to get used to it slowly and that's it. It's kind of interesting that, you know, like, oh man, can you know, hurt yourself with that one. And then there is like someone who, you know, just like standing or walking or doing some other stuff, like carrying some shit 12-hour shifts, and they're like, all right, dude. Good shit, man. It's kind of like my friend always, like, who's working as a chef, basically, and it's like 13, 14 hours usually every day of just like standing and walking, running in the kitchen, just like chopping stuff and everything. Easy if hello. Like, dude literally just like changing like the shoes and everything regularly. Not because, you know, need to buy like fancy new ones, but just because they become, you know, completely like worn out. Like the soles and everything just already too thin and stuff. He actually recommends fucking Crocs, actually. He's using only Crocs now for that. Way more comfy when you stand all day. Hell yes, hell yeah. OST indeed be banging. See, I think it's all about getting used to it. Like in small doses and amounts, everything's good, everything's doable. Like also was suffering sitting on the fitball, you know, all day, every day, and now I just don't really care. I do sometimes after the stream already just want to go, like, sit in the regular couch or something for some time to browse, you know, phone and everything for a bit. And just to, you know, like, kick back and, like, put the legs on, like, the chair in front and just kind of, like, you know, relax a bit. You do kind of want that sometimes. Other than that, I'm just, like, sitting all days on this and no problems. Did they all kind of respawn? That did not hit. We got a cooler though. How we doing? Yeah, I guess they just respawn over time because I think I cleared this before, right? Actually, there's loot there, so maybe I didn't. Get some mana back. A standing table would be kind of cool, then. If I'll get somewhere, you know, again, settle down permanently. That would be nice. Nice to make some sort of like solid, you know, hybrid one, so you can switch around. That would be good. A switch between standing and sitting on the football. That would be nice. And every once in a while, just roll in the actual chair. That's for your back to relax there. How's it going, Karakura? Oh, the under-desk bike thing. Oh. They should probably kind of like... I think it's gonna be like that bad, but yeah, if you're gonna do it all the time, might be not the best idea. The bike is not too bad though for your legs, I think. Because you're not like rolling with all your weight there. Yeah, this I did clear. I feel like things like respawning weird there or something. Yeah, I totally cleared this. And I didn't quit, so why are you guys respawning even? Yeah, that's why I also kind of like not really even planning to go for the run-in. Biking is nice, even though I prefer swimming. Swimming is the shit. Could go here really too. My friend tried for like a couple of sessions, I guess. It seemed like a different one actually. So there should be some lever or something, because they just keep respawning. Actually, this I guess I didn't explore that much. There's some like peacocks in. Come on. Still alive. Three gold. Silver, rather. Does seem like the place haven't been, so that's good. Oh. What did I loot there? Okay, mushrooms. Ocean bone shard. That's not a good need, though. Wait. That's the one I have equipped, anyway. No heat feedback? Nope, not on you. Not on you. Feedback on enemy there is. Kinda, they get staggered a bit, but yeah, you just get hit and that's it. Just getting some mana. The mana leash dagger is good, even though damage is shit, I guess. Come on, that hurts. stagger is nice though. You can stagger them pretty good. Yeah, like the mono bar, mono stamina sword, and like physical stamina, I guess. It's a 2 different staminas, but the HP MP is different stuff too. I'm gonna get some mana for mushrooms there. Okay, you do need to check this, so would that be clicking too fast? Yo, leather boots. Insane. Have to work out. I mean, to be honest, I tell you that like the main secret, you know, of being like, you know, a fat fuck for a while too, and still kind of being one, and witnessing other fat fucks activities. But the key is just eat less, dude. That's it. No fucking workout gonna help you. No fancy diet gonna help you. If you don't eat less, that's it. That's the big secret. Don't tell the big corp about it, you know. And my friend is now also like trying to go all full like workout mode and stuff, and there is like 0 difference whatsoever. Yeah, I guess like some kind of gains, right? You kind of like feel a little stronger, maybe some, you know, like body sculpting going a little bit, some shapes, you know, and curves appearing there, and a little more aesthetically pleasing maybe, but yeah, still fat as shit, you know. And at the same time, like while he was gaining, I was just sitting in Armenia, just like not really eating a lot, just gaming basically. And then like my pants are falling, you know. And without any workout, without even like going much anywhere except for like, you know, some big grocery shopping like a couple times a week. And then in Georgia, for example, it was already like I was going to the sea like 3 times a week to swim, you know. But also eating more. And already not losing anything there. If the intake is not crazy, you just lose. That's it. It's all about like the calorie deficit, man. Like if you manage to maintain that, you're gonna be good. Huh? And like how I notice how it works when you're already fat, at least, right? It works obviously different for everyone, but how it works for me, for example, right? Oh yeah, they respawn that fast. Holy, alright. It's basically you kinda drop. If you like pretty much start eating like less than you usually do, you're already gonna be losing. Up to some sort of milestone, right? Then you find new balance, kinda like how much you eat, how much you burn. Like it get balanced, you need to start eating even less than that. You again kinda like, you know, get the next milestone while you're eating less, dropping weight, then you stop on another one when you kinda find new balance, right? So you kinda like dropping the size of your portions and slowly kinda dropping the weight that way. Hey, Great Feather, hello. How are you doing? No, obviously, like, the workout works, like, 100%. But, like, the thing is, like, it's actually kind of, like, very enlightening just to look at amount of, like, you know, exercise you need to do to, like, burn the amount that you get by, like, I don't know, like, eating, you know, like, chocolate bar or something, right? Or, like, something like that, you know. Like, when you look into it, you just realize, like, dude, maybe it's actually easier to just not eat that chocolate bar there, you know? Because you need to go ham that much. Like, I don't remember, like, my friend's fit thing, how much it showed. Like, he basically last IRL stream was, like, 4-something hours of walking, right? 4 hours of walking, at least. Like, it was 10 kilometers, I think, in total we walked. In heat, right? With sweating and everything. And before that, he also went for, like, 1 hour, like, workout session. And I think he burnt like 1,200 to 1,400 total. And that might be, you know, like one like US milkshake or something. Pretty much, you know, let's put it that way. Like you literally just like eat some garbage and all that is gone. But if you do it, you will still burn rather than gain, right? Because like before you weren't doing it, you were just eating that garbage, but without doing anything, it was kinda broken shovel, holding the barrier in place. That's the shortcut then, I see. Yeah, but hello, how we doing? So lose weight. Well, if you have the calorie deficit, you're gonna lose for sure. Oh shit, there's something else here. Plants, Monka is. To bulk up is difficult. Well, I mean, yeah, if it's actually like serious bulking and stuff, it will be kind of difficult. Alright, I know that's scary. I'll water the plants. Like in Armenia, going back again to like it's actually kind of like with my friend here is actually like a bit too much overindulging here with all this like nice food in Uzbekistan. Just way too much overindulging. Bad influence on me, then. A previous friend was kind of like other way around. He like barely eats. He also got like this like the implantation, the tooth implant and stuff. That also went fucking south completely. Now he's all redoing and stuff. But yeah, basically he wasn't allowed to eat anything but, you know, like some porridges and stuff and like food for kids, for toddlers for a while. And now he's just like disappearing, you know, completely fading out of existence because he's like 40 or something at this point, or like 45. Like living with him was actually good for me because he's like cooking for himself, cooking for me. I'm eating like pretty much the same portions. He even like puts some more for me, and like I'm dropping hard because he barely eats, dude. Like I go buy like, you know, like a kebab or something and just like, you know, make it disappear, and he just like cuts it in half, you know, eat one half, then eat another half. Well, that's like the whole day of food covered, you know. In Armenia, I'm going back. In Armenia, there is not that much of a dang food game, so that should be easy. Come on. And it's all about kind of like, you know, the type of food you eat is also kind of like, if you eat the right amounts, you should be fine without, you know, like limiting yourself too much. Like in Armenia, for example, I was still like eating some sweets, you know, eating some stuff out of dough, some pastry, meat, all that stuff. Like I wasn't limiting myself whatsoever in what I eat, but I was eating less. And I was just dropping. Like in Armenia, basically like what, 8 months, I guess, 7 months, I just dropped like 15 to 20 kilos, like in that range. No exercise, nothing, just like eating less, literally, because wanted to save money, because budgeting and stuff, right, hard in another country. Now I feel kind of like we splurging a little too much, which I think I'm gonna like still kind of, until we leave, I will maybe indulge that a little more, just because there's too much some good food here, man. But in Armenia, everything good we already kind of tried, so I'll need to go back again to hobo mode. Saving all the money and dropping the weight. half, yeah. Just eat less. Just eat less. The good side effect of that also, if like you eat less, maybe more often but less, you just kind of like your stomach, you know, kind of like gets used to the amounts and portions. So you kind of get less hungry and you get full with less. Which for me is still kind of a bit of a problem because there's too much good tasty stuff around. Like ordering food for me is like really bad because you always want to try some of this, some of that, especially in different country, right? So you basically just end up like, oh, well, yeah, I ordered a whole bunch of stuff. Now I want to eat it, but it's still kind of, you know, nice and fresh. And you end up just pretty much kind of overeating. Related, no, we rarely order actually. Like in Uzbekistan, like we haven't ordered anything in, like last time with my previous friend who was here. So in November probably. But yeah, it does work bad for me. Because I just want to try a lot of things. It's better someone else to handle that for me, sorta. So I don't decide to go full overindulgence mode. And then I just like stretch my stomach, you know, and like, yeah, I can eat a shitload of stuff, dude. Like, some competitions with food eating, I probably could be okay with at those, for sure. I can consume a lot of stuff. That's totally not the perk I want to have around, I guess. With that one, I wouldn't mind resetting, you know. Like, bulking for me is totally not a problem. That's it here. Sus, kinda. No respect still, yeah. And some genetics. Like, my dad is actually, like, well, only now, obviously, when he's, you know, like, already, like, 60 gonna be in 2 years, I think. So he's not 60 yet, but yeah, like, when he got in his, like, late 50s already, yeah, he got some, you know, got that belly going and stuff. But yeah, he was, like, pretty fit all his life. Grandfather was, like, with the belly, yeah. But also kinda, I think he started, like, somewhat late. A really great feather? Really? People who can't get weight? Yeah, I have some friends like that, yeah. And like, yep, not false actually. The problem is sometimes they get hit by, you know, like aging and stuff. And at some point they kind of like, from not being able to gain, they suddenly, you know, just like boom. The explosion. If I wanted it all. The drink all day? Well, if you drink all day, that's where you're gonna gain all the weight, dude. And a bunch of other problems too, so... That's what my friend's sort of dealing with too, because he, like, regularly already needs to go on big breaks. And just taking courses of meds for a bunch of health issues through drinking. And another friend got himself diabetes and cirrhosis, so he's constantly on the watch at the doctor because of drinking. And dude is like 37, I think, this year. And he still keeps drinking, actually. So I don't know how much more he will continue that way. Not so sure. At 45? Well, yeah, maybe time to start rethinking your life then, brother. Boozing ain't leading to anything good, eh? I've seen way too many examples. I'm Slav, dude. I have both grandfathers who died due to boozing, pretty much, so... Fuck that shit. Ain't going for it. That was the passage I opened, right? Yeah, I like the trend in general. Like a lot of like young people nowadays also, like my brother, for example, like everyone is like, well, I mean, I wouldn't say like working out and stuff, but using his bicycle, quit smoking, not drinking. Well, sometimes a little bit, right? I respect that. Like, we were dumb kids, dude. We were smoking, drinking early in our life. I like seeing it different now. It's past 30, routine. Genetics a lot, dude. Genetics a lot. Yeah, this back here again. Let's see, though. So let's say, yeah, I mean, like when my friend already, like, you know, like got in the situation when, like, at some point he woke up, you know, like in the hallway in the pool of blood, because he was drinking and just kind of like slipped or something and just hit his head there on the floor. That was one thing. He didn't take that cool. Then another day, he just woke up and his leg's not working at all. Like, you know, you're just waking up and your legs, you don't feel them, you can't move them, like nothing. I got to the hospital and stuff. Yeah, told him, like, bro, that's boozing. Nope. Returned. It's just like next time when it happened again, he was like, oh, it's just because I was drinking. That's fine, it's gonna pass. It did pass the second time too. Then at some point he got already in the hospital, you know, when he was puking blood and everything. And that was already when he was in like reanimation and when he was already going towards the light, you know. And they got him out of that. And now he's on the constant like watch because of like some like, you know, kind of like borderline gateway diabetes and stuff. And because like cirrhosis basically, his liver was like, you know, refusing. Had a lot of like skin issues also. But yeah, now he's just kind of like, just like drinking beer, bro. Just like a liter or something a day. Like I go to blood tests every like month or something. Doc says everything fine, so I guess that's good. Like I can keep going. So yeah, he's just like drinking more regularly. But now like under doctor's control, you know. The doctor doesn't see anything bad, that means I can keep going. 1 liter every day. It's 1 liter is you know, a very like chill day. Usually whenever he posts photo, it's like at least like 2 or 3 liters. Usually. No, it ain't vodka, dude. You know, fucking soda. That's like my grandfather had that logic before. It's just, you know, just some like beverage for the hot day. It ain't booze, man. Vodka, yeah. Vodka's bad, man. Beer is like nothing, man. Beer is good. I mean, it is. I love beer. I just like drink it like once a month. Yeah, drink solid amount. Like 3 liters per evening. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. But once a month. Well, summer is coming and we're gonna be moving, gonna be like friends. If I will also like visit home to visit like parents and stuff, that's probably also gonna be like more often because, you know, meet with friends. Well, I mean, you know how it is. Meet with like, you know, my dad's family, my mom's family, you know, like it's gonna be more. But usually like, yeah, once a month or something, that's it. The beer is not enough to get drunk, what's the point? Just the taste and everything, you know. A little buzz. Yeah, he's not drinking some, like, you know, like some Pisswasser or something. That's good tap beer, which is kind of expensive also, by the way, so it's budgets. And dude is not working. Didn't work before, and now with all the health issues, he's still not working. Like, I don't know where his mom is getting money for everything, but yeah, he keeps going. I'm just like keep like farming the same shrooms and snails, and trying to figure out where that magic crystal whatever is. Still finding some new rooms though every round, so I guess I don't mind, and I'm leveling a bit too. Every once in a while, beer is kind of fine. Beer itself is not too bad. It's like the main danger of beer in terms of like calories intake, right? Like the main danger of beer is basically that you snack with it, because I mean that's how we go. That's the main problem. Quit 100% no drinks forever? No, I don't need that Reddit to be that radical. Just need to kind of get like the healthy habit, you know, I guess, with that. Like a little bit every once in a while is fine, as long as you can contain, you know. You can limit it once a month, once like a couple of weeks, or like some small amount every once in a while, you know, like that's all right. People just molding that how can you not drink in Germany, really? Sounds weird. Like even in Russia, I haven't had people like that. And yeah, sure, there are situations sometimes like, you know, yeah, you kind of like, are you not respecting me? You don't want to drink with me? Sometimes like happens, but usually it's just kind of, nah, dude, I just don't drink, you know, or you just I have health issues and done. Everyone just like leaves you be, no problems. I never had people kind of mold out about it. Enemies respawn behind the bag there, yeah. And this part I also did. I could just like try to run and just like getting some money and stuff back. See, this is where the wall was, and I've been there too. Flowers are a bit more annoying though, I guess. But I think I can did everything there. This is a dead end. Well, actually, good and when you say don't drink at all. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like back home, at least, like maybe it's just my circle of people. Like no one really like minds. I do have a friend who started like recently, like drinking like way less. Like we drink beer, he gonna have like a couple of like cups and that like couple of bottles, maybe that's it. And sometimes you can like, come on, man. He used to like, you know, go hard with us. But it's just kind of like jokes and stuff. It's still kind of like, well, I mean, you know, whatever. It's your business, man. Even though it's just also kind of probably not because he like started drinking less. It's just because he kind of like, I don't know, like very depressed past years. Which I mean, I'm not really fucking surprised with all this shit, right? So it's just kind of like his vibe is different. Not because he's not drinking, but just because like the vibe is different. Because he used to be like, you know, when drinking, he was like the megaphone guy always, singing songs and all that stuff. And now you just kind of not missing him drunk, you just miss him, you know, like having fun. And the only way to kind of still get him back, I guess, to that is, you know, like a little more than the usual booze. But that he already resists, so not getting back there to the good times. Have I done this one? No, I clearly didn't. Hello. The pawn on the current enemies? Nah, don't think so, don't think so. And the Alk sticked? Oh, gotta fight that, man, gotta fight that. That's all I can say. Yeah, there is no magic solution. Same was like with me quitting cigarettes back in the day. You just needed to kind of do it, that's it. And get some magic tech. Just said no and left, basically. Yeah, Karakul, I think so. That's why I'm kind of like... Well, magic you can't even use when it's not maxed. You need to wait until it's full. Attacks you can do, but yeah, I think they deal less damage. You can see, I think, with the mana gain. So like regular, like attack, full stamina. Well, that was not a lot of HP. I think it basically like regens mana based on the amount of damage you deal. So like, it's still one. Not so sure. Maybe just per hit then. With knife, it did seem like when you just like stay and mash, it deals less damage. No mana potion. Seems to be dead. Monka is. Seems to be dead too. Everyone seems to be dead there. Yeah, I'm not so sure like about booze, how that works. Never really like felt it that way. Never really got like, I think it's like more kind of like a mental thing. And my friend I live with, for example, like he just has kind of a little bit of it. Like he starts drinking some beer and then it's going to be like 3 days of drinking at least until he can like stop himself. And it kind of got better over time, because when we were first in Armenia, on one case, that sometimes was way worse. Like he could be just like going on binge for like a week or something. It's just binge drinking. Up the bot. That's a hitbox, nice. Monka. Ah, poison, shit. Poison is annoying. No, I have potions at least. I do feel maybe... Okay, close might be not the best idea. Health wild is nice. There we go. No loot. Free. Just magically stop the hard times. For me, it's kind of the other way around. I drink when it's good, you know. That's why I don't drink at all, almost, you know. Haha, I got him. That just kind of, for me, it's more of like a fun thing, rather than it's something to, like, I never got into that stage when, like, the booze is, you know, making you feel better or something. Never compensate that way, I guess. I just don't see it working on people that way, so I never really try even myself. Like, a lot of people see that, try to drink to feel better, and then you just see them not feeling better at all, and only worse. Fire wave. You happy to drink? No, it's other way around. You just like the other way around. I kind of mentioned it. Key, alright. Only drinking when it's for good times, not for bad times to make them better. But for good times to make them more fun. Since there's no good times, you drink way less, you know. Yeah, but no, not really. Okay, that key is not for this shit, that's for sure. Like, never really felt like drinking to improve the mood or something. It's all about the set and setting, as the same friend with cirrhosis used to say. Because he's also like big 420 kind of guy, so he was constantly all about that stuff. Sets and settings. That's all good stuff, don't worry. I wouldn't really say derailing. In this cave for 2 hours, yeah. Well, we got the key. So that's something. I need to find where the door is, huh? And while we're at it, we're leveling and stuff, so... It is all absolutely good. Absolutely planned. How many full hits I can take now? I've got some strength level. Still a lot, I guess. Not the Pogi's knife. The feed in the topic. Ah, so good, huh? It'll be a bad topic or something, we would change that already. Okay, just need to make, you know, the booze about the happy things, not an escape. True, Greyfeather, true, huh? Come back, boss face, welcome back. Game's good, man. Game's dink. Game's dink. Well, that one doesn't suction the mana, though, so... I'll try, but... Just because it's new. Some beer after that talk, I see. Yeah, for now planned... it's gonna be the second one this month, I guess. But it'll be the very end of the month. When my friend's gonna finish his work project. And right before the next IRL trip. That's good damage, though. Right before next IRL trip. It'll be time for some beating. Let's go, Rhesus. You don't think I can level like int or something, though, seems like. The spell power. So, okay, key I got, but where? The Godzilla-ass guy is not reset, and that's good. At least there was nothing else here. The Kingsfield-like Renaissance, yeah. I mean, I'm all up for it. I mean, we already kind of have a lot of Kingsfield-like, really. Don't need, like, some Amiga engines for that. There is a decent amount of those now, so that is good. Hitting up the convenience store already, even then. The dedication. Yeah, you talk about it like some nice beer is always good, too. To think about. Yep, a silo. Supposed to be a DLC to Lunacid. I mean, I'm not sure, maybe at some point, but I don't think so, actually. Like, if you scroll through, like, Kira's Twitter, for example, I think even, like, a year or something, half a year for sure, before release of original Lunacid, Kira was doing either, like, the poll or just asking in a tweet, like, what do you guys think about me making some sort of spin-off game in the OG engine? And, well, there it is. Maybe there will be DLC still. Who knows, huh? But this complete spin-off. This prequel, rather, I guess. In the OG engine. Alright, which way? Dungeons of Blood and Dream count as Kingsfield? Like, I mean, I guess you could say so. It's roguelike, though, but... Yeah, I would kind of say so. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. Not sure what would kind of, like, you know, constitute the proper Kingsfield, like. I do think it might. I do think it might. Return to just pure water. Pure water gets boring, man, sometimes. I don't really mind it. Sometimes you just want something else. Alright, this is not it. I can remember that. The tap water here is kind of dog though, so I need to get the bottled one anyway. Might as well drink some mineral water. And drink some tea. Which passage was... No, this one is... This one right now, right? Towards the Godzilla thing here, right? Fucking boring though, yep. I do think so. Yeah, what is good, but yeah. Adding some other stuff every once in a while wouldn't hurt, I feel. Yeah, no drinkable tap water here. And that at least gonna be good in Armenia. You can get like really nice water anywhere. Go outside, there's the water you can drink on every corner, just in the fountains. And drink it all you want. Yeah, even the soda. I do like that. I do like that sometimes. It's nice. I like trying new ones mostly. Especially now with traveling, like all the local sodas I try to taste usually. Except maybe like some super complete like hobos and boring ones. Like all the post-Soviet countries usually have like the same set of sodas pretty much. And same tastes. So I'm not always going for those because I kinda know most of the time how they taste anyway. But something interesting, something new. That I'm always down. Alright, so these are all dead ends. So to enter this thing, I took the turn. Need to memorize. Dead end here. I'm just gonna go, you know, exclude. Alright, so this thing, this turn, we not go completely to, I think. Feels like pointless. That's where the snails were. Okay, let me see if we go there. Is it another dead end then? Aha, that's back here. Tarhun was good. Do you have the Georgian ones there, Slavik? If you can get Tarhun from Natakhtari, for example, that's good shit. If you can get Barzomi Tarhun, they have Barzhoni Limonati, like cans. Those will be kind of expensive because imported also. But that shit is good. You probably should be. Barzhomi Limonati we have here, and Natakhtari we also have here in Uzbekistan, so I bet they also export it to Ukraine, I assume. And just draw at this point. That's how we do it in these games, huh? But now, we'll get there. So this goes back. I'm mopping it. Just need to find where... I don't think I even had any doors, really. Well, everything was locked. But I'm not sure if it's locked as in, you know, you need the key, or it's locked as in, like, yeah, like, find some lever or some shit. Oh, wait, this also gives you... Wait, any weapon gives you some mana. They probably don't because of war. Georgia probably does. Georgia is, like, really, you know, like... Really on the Ukraine side, dude. Like, people there are really supportive with that, so... And, I mean, it's also Black Sea, so I would assume it's getting imported through Odessa and stuff. So you might. That is like the Denkis Tarhun from actual Georgia. They do use Tarhun, Tarragon a lot. in cooking and stuff. So yeah, their tarragon soda is also real nice. Another song or two music-wise. Well, I mean, this you know, the free-to-play passion project, dude. It is what it is, huh? I find song is alright. Alright, so we're cutting also completely. So this one is not needed. I don't think there is anything in this one. This one actually kind of goes back. I'm not like, is this like how you unlock this one? Like, can we use the key somehow like that? Uh-huh. Ah, okay. Well, I'll see how it is then. Alright, then the previous place also is viable still. Okay. Huh? So you actually use the key like this. Wrong key. Bro, I just fucking opened this shit. Oh, maybe it's like unlocked now? Ah, okay. Uh-huh. Alright, I returned basically where I got the key, right? Okay, that's how it goes. Alright, fine. Well, maybe learned. It's not auto-use then when you interact with it. You need to actually manually use the key. I see. Well, that makes things easier. Get the keyhole. Yeah, true, true. Drinking coffee never entered the thoughts. I don't really even drink coffee for energy ever. I like the taste. I just like the taste. It doesn't really give me energy that much. Helps to wake up, I guess, sometimes, kinda, in a way, a little bit. Gives you a bit of speed gear. Oh, pissing you out there, I see. That's a dead end, that there was no other entrances, right? There was there. Just need to find all the gates now. Don't think there was any. Aha, there was. But that's also, I think, kind of more of a shortcut thing. Actually, maybe not. That's new. Any cards? Monkeys. The Morrowind bug. I'm gonna paralyze me into oblivion now. That's some good gold already. I don't know who was complaining about... I mean, I guess people playing on keyboard, though. Like, on gamepad, controls are amazing. Like, on keyboard, when you need arrow keys to turn around, I guess you fucking suffer, though. That's for sure. But this is really good. Controller controls are very poga. Substack look wide because 43. The aspect ratio. Yeah. Oh yeah, walk with it turned with numpad and stuff. Yeah, I don't even have that, so. Nothing else. Guys, restoring very fast, I tell. Don't have numpad either. Don't see make anything else here, right? Kinda sus though. What was the purpose of the room? Try it behind the barrels. Like a potion or something, I think, pretty much. Damn Grey Feather Beast. Someone who quit, I agree. Nothing here. Gloves. Get to know the gear. Ah. Duck. Come on. Bottle of sand. That we can reforge into the glass key. We'll still have some unhealthy addictions. I mean, true. Not false. People always find some degen stuff. There should be some, personal growth there to understand all that. But it kind of makes it a bit better when you remove, things that are easy to get. And you make it a bit harder to get, harder to acquire. More expensive and everything, It's way easier to consciously kind of stop that. But yeah, sure, like the degeneracy will find the way, one way or another. Friendly fire. After the healing spell, actually, your purple bar restoring for a while. It's kind of more like a cooldown, I guess, rather than stamina thing. True, Slavic, true, yeah. Already 4 almost there, holy. Like, here is actually quite cheap though, I think. Yeah, I kinda wouldn't mind if the friend I am with also would be quitting. That would be nice. Because now I basically, when we're drinking some beer once a month and stuff, I usually drink some ciggies from him. Which is another, like, Pipiega habit. And that was facilitated by the water pipe, the hookah. The hookah. It would be nice to have none of that and get rid of that habit too. And the 10 euro there, yeah. There's a lot of monies. For that amount of money, I totally wouldn't do that, you know. Same with like booze and other things. It's pretty easy for me to like limit some things when it's too expensive and stuff. I'm just not gonna because I don't really have, you know, the luxury to afford things much. So for me, it's quite easy to quit things. Alright, this one also we don't need anymore. No, we got one key item. Well, and the literal key also for this dungeon. And there is some more stuff to open. This one I probably already did though. Oh, no, I know what it says, yeah. This I didn't open, but I know where it is. This close to beginning. There's still that part though. The stalk shit? Wait, who? Who and how? This is where we enter then. Yeah, that's this place, alright. Shit, some days ago. Not this stalk. Well, I mean, because like the fucking stalks are going completely dead there, so I guess we did talk about it. Like, I just kind of know, you know, the general gist of things, I guess. Doesn't mean that I'm invested, you know. I mean, I kinda am a little bit for like $2,000 from, you know, like 2021, I guess. The problem is that, you know, like half of it is basically just like, you know, completely restricted and I can't get it because, you know, wrong spawn point in life. And another half is completely down the gutter, so there goes my stock experience, basically. All I can say. €50 a week on SIGs? Well, that's not even Chainsmoker, then. Chainsmokers do like a couple of packs per day and stuff. Like 1 pack per day is not even like that out of ordinary, I would say. I have some Asahi there, I see. Nice, nice. Don't think I've been on the other side of this thing, right? But this did seem like that was done there. Where is some more gates that I haven't opened? Because I haven't found the crystal. I do have the sand. That's one of the key items. But I need the crystal also. That seems important. It really does. Yep. And some dead guys here. Okay, focus. Hell yeah, man. Chunky. Kinda very chunky, really. 3 silver, okay. Come on. Hey, Kova. Textures glitching? Do you have them glitching at the edges of the screen? Or somewhere else? At the edges of the screen, I did have them. To the left and to the right, that's because it's not supposed to be played in 16:9 aspect ratio. Like, it just don't, like, render them in time, I guess. So if you go to 4:3 aspect ratio, you're gonna remove that. But then you need to kind of, like, stretch the screen or have the black bars. Compass textures, banyan trees. Oh no, that was fine for me. Don't think I have that. Don't think I have that. Don't think I had that yet. We'll see. Maybe we'll get it still. Maybe we'll get it still. Nothing inside here. I'm really respawning. But yeah, apparently there might be some issues with a lot of stuff really in the game, but now, so far, so good. The leather shield, already a way better shield from that skelly there. Ayushna Ferrari, good luck. Do it. Get that string. Wait, cream things? Which cream things? Top of draft beers? The foam? Just the beer foam? Think you buy that separately? The foam just comes naturally. I don't add it separately. It just comes naturally, and that's just how it works. Like if you get some like Guinness or something, that will be some good foam there. And they usually have this like special ball thing inside the can to maintain that foam sorta. A maker for it? Wait, people like making foam separately for beer? What is this already there? The fuck is that, dude? Some Yugoskamazi shit. I'm gonna get the hat naturally. Unless your beer is dog, eh? Like even whatever I brewed had some foam, eh? Pretty good there. Foam dispenser. What a time to be alive, man. The fuck is that? Just produce some complete piece of water and then just add the foam on top of that. That sounds weird, huh? Let's become a moonshiner. No, moonshine I haven't brewed, huh? I only brewed beer. Some beer and some kvass. No moonshine. I mean, it's not that hard to learn, but like, why would you? Why would you? Beer I wouldn't mind really brewing though. It's nice. Get back to it. Totally not something you can do on your like mobile setup, you know. While traveling around. Seoctard, I see. Damn, that's a new one, completely for me, holy. Someone who brewed beer and likes drinking beer. That sounds like some fucking, like, sacrilege there, dude. Blasphemy. You don't have the actual natural foam hat? What the fuck? What kind of beer is that, even? Like in Germany, you probably get executed if you brew something like that. Yeah, the foam is natural. Like, if the beer is good, you get that foam there. You don't, like, need it. Like, so if you want soft and creamy, just get, like, Guinness. Like, if you get Guinness, like the proper Guinness, you know? Like, that foam without any like devices, nothing. It's just like the proper Guinness should supposed to hold the penny coin on top of it, no problems. And the proper Guinness, if you drink all the foam like at the beginning, it pretty much all goes all the way down and stays there. Like it's good, it's creamy and everything, and you don't need no devices for that. Ikagikalo. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Foamy with kvass? Yeah, 100%. Guinness is dark. Guinness is dark, and it's kind of like, maybe not up to everyone's taste. And to be honest, like the canned Guinness is kind of, yeah, acquired taste, I guess. That was first beer in my life, and that was already when I was like, you know, around 20, so it was a lot of beers already at that time. That was the first time I think I refused to drink some, to finish the can of my friend, because I already didn't really want to finish mine, but mine I did finish, and I was like, no bro, you do whatever you want with it, I'm not drinking that. No, it's not even it's because it's stout. It's because the canned one is kind of bad. Like if you get the top one in the pub or something, that's godlike. It's like such a huge difference between like the pub one and canned one. Like if I see Guinness in the pub, I will take it. It's great. If I see Guinness in the can, I'll pass on it because it's shit. Maybe it's because the one that is canned was arriving already to our lens, you know, kind of not super fresh, and that's why. Could be. But it was way worse. Hey, Corsadalo. Again, like sometimes the beers are nice to try in general. I mean, not to mention it's kind of like Irish special. So might as well try. Alright. Okay, did I got everything there? I don't think so. I do not think so. Yeah, dog's already gonna get Germans on you. Imagine like the foam from the special like foam dispenser thing. You're like, dude. Like I brewed beer. It's like kind of like, you know, dog shit homemade stuff. That stuff had foam. Like if you brewed the beer and it doesn't have foam, doesn't have the hat, that's just a sign that the beer is bad. Like you basically just throw it out. It's like it's not good. Now the foam should be there. It's just natural. Having some fancy devices for it, that sounds kinda dank. And yeah, maybe it makes like kinda like, you know, like cool foam, you know, like, but like it's not good. Like what it even makes that foam out of then? Like if it's like the separate device, what do you put in to make foam? Like I know it's milk, right? So like what you get there even? No clue. All right. And there the low. Yeah, it does have the special bowl there. Yeah. True. Guinness, and there was also like back home we were drinking. We could buy Ballantines, which Ballantines is usually whiskey, but they do apparently also get some stouts. That one actually was fine in cans, and yeah, that one also had the bowl inside. But that's because Guinness is supposed to have like very specific, you know, high quality foam. Regular beer, you kinda like don't need that fancy stuff. Oh, magic increase, so you do level magic too, alright. The oxygen cocktail? You mean like something like, what's the name, siphon or whatever? Like when you get like those, like the compressed CO2 balloons connected to the, like the water jug, that kind of stuff. Like I don't remember about like hospitals and stuff, but we have those at home. Just the carbonated water pretty much. Softer than the natural form. It could be like maybe something like what Nerd mentioned, some sort of like the nitrogen thingies also that you use there, I guess, just to kind of foam it up harder. But yeah, for good beer, don't think you kind of really need it. To be honest, even in Guinness, like that foam is amazing and like it's really cool, but like you don't really drink that foam. Like the foam actually, it's like the quality of Guinness defined by like amount of foam that goes till the very end. Like if you drink the whole pint and it's all at the end, then that's good Guinness. But yeah, the good beer, you should get like really good foam on its own. Like, if there is no decent foam, then the beer is, yeah, basically piss. Like old or something, or in general, not brewed that good, huh? Minus 50 on dispenser, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's just kind of like, you know, like the fancy flex or first of all, you can like, you know, throw whatever you want, just not the foam on top then. From third party thing, easy life. Yeah, and I guess you can also kind of like, yeah, flex on something soft and maybe it's like a good gateway for people to get into beer, you know. It's all bitter and, you know, and not for everyone, but at least the foam is cool, you know, so there you go. Yeah, Kagik, I also just learned today. Today we learned that there are such devices now. Today we learned. Steel needle. Stubby. That should be good range. Now, in Europe, you're probably gonna get executed, especially in Germany for something like that, so yeah. For Europeans, that's kind of new. Like Germany with their special law about, you know, how the beer should be brewed and stuff. They probably would not like that. Since you guys say, huh? Giving each other culture shocks there, yeah. The educational. Rubber baton, yeah, true. The Reinheitsgebot. See, that's basically what gonna get you executed there. Might be a bit too strict, maybe even sometimes, right? Can't really get a lot of experimentation there. Okay. With ingredients and everything too. But it's nice to have something like that also to follow to get the proper authentic experience there. Winsay Josen. Too late, Galabis. Know what you plan to do. I'm taking the last water crystal with me to the latest keep. Ah, that's where the crystal is. Okay, so I guess you're not really going anywhere else in the mines. Not an inside. 3. And make some coke with the beer in Germany. Yep. People do that. People do that. Using the diesel and stuff. I haven't tried that abomination. Actually, maybe I did like back in college, because we tried a lot of Pipiega stuff. I think we tried with Dr. Pepper back in the day, actually, I remember. That kind of wasn't too bad, I guess. But I would just rather drink separately. Separately beer, separately Dr. Pepper. That would be way better. That's great with vodka. Vodka you don't even mix there. I see how it is. Why would you even need that? Vodka you just like 2 shots. That's it. That's it. Can you? It's for teens that don't like normal beer, yeah. Actually, didn't really have a lot of beer shaming back home. Like the booze shaming, yeah. Like with vodka, I remember, like, dude. There was like at the family table and everything, like someone, like my brother, I think, or... Nah, I was too young probably for that. Actually, not so sure. Someone that like just was like mixing vodka or something. I was like, the fuck are you doing, bro? What? Yeah, I see, I see. You drink that shit in shots. You try to mix it like at the table somewhere in Sovlands, I'm gonna be looked really weird upon, you know. Just do it shots, that's it. Because they don't like beer. Oh, that's why I see. I mean, mixing some stuff is kind of not always that bad. Like, we had some, like, light, like, beers with, like, lime. That's alrighty sometimes, in summer especially. Like, that was good. Don't really mind. I'm far from being the beer snob, that's for sure. Tomato beer? Bruh. I love that shit. Spicy tomato beer. The tomato goes there. Gimme. As long as it tastes good, I'm down. Call up plus beer, what? That's what exactly we're talking about. Maybe it did long time ago, but I don't remember actually. And nowadays I just like, you know, like, rather instead of getting some Pisswasser or something that you mix with some shit, I just get something good. And something good you just don't want to waste on mixing with some stuff, you know. And get some good tub beer, you rather just consume it that way, to be honest. Alright, we're back to the corridor, right? A very fine cola with beer, yeah. Radler? Yeah, Radler is really good stuff. Like, dude, we had some, like, Austrian Radler at some point back home. Ah, man, I don't remember the name, actually. It was, like, some like, lemon stuff there. It had, like, a little bit of, like, alcohol to it or something, if I remember correct. It was, like, pretty affordable also. Dude, that was so good. That was so good. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm back there. But that was a while ago, though. Diluting vodka, dude. I thought you appreciate the Slavic culture there. You were mixing your vodka, SMH. Not just dunking them shots there. Mixing vodka with portwein, dude. Nah, fuck that. We had portwein with Pepsi back in the day. Well, I mean, what you mean by port? Like, people, you know, like in chat probably hear portwein. They imagine some, like, you know, like some, like some Portuguese, you know, like portwein or something. But now portwein from like the Soviet times, yeah, it's exactly the triple seven, the 3 axes. That shit cost back then. That shit was like, dude, that was like 30 cents or something per like 0.7 bottle of that. And that stuff is like it's something. That was like at one point we had like the practice in one of the like, well, I was studying in college and we had a practice in another college where we were like doing some soldering iron, you know, soldering and a bunch of other stuff. And after one of those lessons in the evening, like one of our friends was, "Yo guys, have you tried like port wine with Pepsi?" We're like, "The fuck, no." "Well, you need to, huh? Let's go." "Yeah, some money?" Like, not much." "Well, you don't need much." It's like, it literally was like, I think like we spent like for that evening drinking, we spent like, I don't know, like $3 or $4 probably, with some snacks also. Like, dude, that shit destroys you. Holy. That shit was something, and just teleports you to another dimension. Like, I was kind of alright, but my friend who actually lives with me here right now, like, he was like completely demolished there. That shit was dirt cheap back then. And probably still is, even. There is totally very acquired taste, a very special drink. I tried it after once. It was my friend's birthday and I wanted also to introduce them to that drink, but everyone fucking refused pretty much after trying it. So I pretty much downed the whole bottle myself with Pepsi. And then after that I only like remember like some pieces of the evening. But I also was like drinking with my friend's younger brother. Like vodka already and stuff and all the other shit. And yeah, and then I was like yelling from the balcony, I think, because I was trying to call for our friend who was living in like the apartment block across the street, sorta. Thought maybe he'll hear me or something. But those were the days, man. I wouldn't return though. Wouldn't return though. In general would, but not those specific ones, I guess. Teleporting back gives you HP back and shit, looks like, right? The new there? Not really. I need to smelt the thingy. Drink even more? Nah, not really. Like, I'm not really into that stuff that much. Like, back then it was just kind of like, you know, just to be cool. Like, where I even like started in the first place smoking back in the day, and like, you know, the drinking and stuff is just to fit in, you know. How our college, like, all group, like, friends group that is still together, sorta. Lydium, hello. Started, how we got, like, such, you know, like, good, like, friend bond and stuff, I guess, going for years, for decades at this point. It's because it was just, like, me and another guy who we know each other from school. Well, kinda new, because, like, we studied in early, like, school in different classes, so we didn't even, like, know each other back then. And then in the last year, he returned because they kicked him out from, like, the military, like, college, sorta, which was, in the hindsight, is a really good thing. They kicked him out because he actually caught one of the higher-ups on corruption, on the bribe. So they decided to kind of, you know, like, clean the trace and kicked him the fuck out from there. So he returned at the very last days to our regular school. And then when I attended college in the very first day, I'm just like leaving, you know, when I got my like pass in the, well, like college was part of university. I got like a pass to the university and I'm just like leaving. It's like raining. I'm just like looking at all this shit. And then I see he's also standing nearby. I'm like, yo, you just attend also the college and stuff? Yep. Well, I guess we studied together. Have some cigarette? Yep. And we just like was just standing smoking, and then after that, like going for like a break between the lessons, we were just going outside for a smoke, and then other dudes who were also smoking in our group, they were also joining us because, you know, everyone just stands smoking. They also joined us. We just like talk, smoke, and then there's like a whole fucking group already standing there because a lot of people were smoking back then. Yeah, that's how, you know, like the core of the group built, and then people who are not smoking also started coming with us just to like chat and everything, and that's just kind of boom. Like we still like. How much time already? We started college 20 years ago, almost. Like, the fuck, dude? Been a while. In 2026, it will be 20 years already. And we still kind of like, oh, well, one of them is here. In the next room, pretty much, you know. Smoking is good for you kids. I think it's kind of like, you know, like a little bit, like how you say... leveraging the bad habits, I guess. Let's put it that way. Like, it's bad, But if you do it kind of like smart in the right environments, in the right, conditions, in the right way, it could be kind of good for you from a social perspective, I guess. Let's put it that way. Same like as in school, right? Like I was a nerd in school, like I was like getting good grades and stuff. I was like always like attending, always studying well and everything. So obviously like I'm an object for bullying then, right? Technically. But I never kind of was. There was like some attempts, but like never anything crazy. Like I did one guy like who attempted like more. We just had some fights like actually after school and stuff, and everything was kind of sorted after that, like all right. Which I also mentioned many times before, like, it's all about like the animal things. Like you always need to fight. Like no matter if you lose or something, you fight. That's it. Like because if you don't fight, you're gonna get shit on always. If you fight, yeah, sure, you maybe will get beaten and stuff. Maybe they're stronger than you, but they will respect you. So, So like I never was, and because I also was going for a smoke with all the cool kids around and stuff, I was also always part of the cool kids club. And all the groups in general were like revolving and building around me in the end, and all the in school and college and all that stuff after. I fucking left, and now we still have the group chat with friends. They're not even fucking gathering without me, and just like sitting in the group chat chatting, and they for like almost 2 years they haven't even met each other, like living in the same city. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, man? I need to go back, like fucking whip everyone around. What is this shit? Need to fix it. What is this? What is this stuff? Need to gather. Need to socialize, Would for sure get addicted. Well, I mean, yeah, I did get addicted to like ciggies and stuff, but like I quit. I did. Get booze? No, not really. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I'm not that person, right? So I can't say. Maybe some people just like they just like sniff the beer and they're like like fast forward like 2 months they're like dead beat outside on the streets already, like drinking like constantly and wasting all their money and going broke. Maybe there are people like that, but like it doesn't work like that really. Like, I did start drinking like basically being 14, and like rarely of course, and still like once a month or something, and like I don't sit like you need like some beer, man. Vodka, like just a shot, man. Please. No? Just sometimes kind of like when I'm alone, I don't even drink, like there was no point at all. Like I don't even feel like it. My friend also drinks beer, so sometimes I'm kind of like, well, like today he was like, when you're returning from like IRL streams, like 24th probably the latest, 23rd preferably. Well, 25th my like project is over and I want to celebrate, so we're gonna be drinking. Don't mind drinking some beer? I'm like, all right, sure, let's go. But just kind of like, oh, I want to go and get a bottle of beer on my own, just like chug it alone or something. Nah, like, nope. Not at all, eh? Yeah, to get physical addiction is really hard. Like, I was smoking for like 8 years and I don't think I had physical addiction. Mental addiction for sure. And even a lot of that mental addiction is something kind of like just something to do, That's why some people like replace it with like snacks and get weight and everything, I guess, because it's just kind of like, like something to do. Like I had a friend, I remember, when we had like, he was already smoking and we weren't smoking. And he was like, dude, I just don't know what you do when you're hanging out outside. Like you guys like staying around, talking, like, I don't know. I just want to like do something. I want to like smoke or some stuff. It's just kind of like this like ADHD anchor or something. I guess just like something for people to do, not just standing around. Like I can kind of see that really. But like the physical addiction, so you just can't quit or something. You need to build that up for like decades. Like 8 years of smoking wasn't enough. Like I quit no problems. Like I didn't have like withdrawals or something. I just was like, all right, I'm not smoking anymore. And isolated myself from like my friends who were smoking for some time because I was living in another place. I didn't have those like, kind of temptations going. So I was just kind of like, all right, no cigarettes at home. I'm too fucking lazy anyway to go to the store to buy them then. I was gonna sit, like play video games and stuff. And then the only thing you need to avoid is like not buying them when you go in the store and stuff. Done. Simple as, really. Cold turkey. If you get a lot of physical addiction, yeah, that's when you need to go, like, like those, like, nicotine patches, some, like, e-cigs or something, some replacement. But you need to smoke for, like, decades for that. But yeah, still wouldn't recommend, obviously. Like, I also was like growing up in like, 90s and like really shit times. So like kids were fucking smoking all around. So like being cool was also to smoke. Like my brother was growing up, it wasn't cool already anymore. So like they don't really smoke at all. Enough for like physical addiction. I mean, is in like you stop and you have withdrawals and stuff. Like something that pushes you physically. Like nah. Like, I wouldn't even call it a dopamine hit. It's literally just kind of like habitual thing. It's like something like it doesn't give you any like the only hit you get from like cigarettes from nicotine is like early in the morning. You go to like the college or something, work whatever, and you just like get that like like the first drag, and you just kind of like feel a little like light in the head. That was the only thing you could feel from that. It does feel kind of nice, not gonna lie, but that's pretty much it. You don't get anything. Like, not sure even about the dopamine hit, to be honest. It's just literally like some activity sorta. All that took was terminal illness, I say. Well, at least he did stop. Like my grandfather never did. No, he died for other reasons, but because of the booze mostly, so. Still was because of the habits. Well, actually, not directly, I guess, just because his body in general wasn't in the good condition. In general, so. Not even those reasons, There you go in Slavic. Alrighty, enjoy. So yeah, like even like the dopamine stuff, I think it's more like a mental addiction. Like it's not something that basically like forces you to do it. Something that prevents you from stopping to do it. Like it becomes physical when you just can't like go without it. Like you need a hit of nicotine. Like it happens sometimes. Like my like childhood friend, like her mother was working on like the bread producing facility, right? Like not the bakery, but like industrial bakery, sorry, I guess. So when you work with the flour a lot around, kind of the same as like with wood dust and everything, you have like this like quite often like lung issues, as in all this like dough pretty much forms in your lungs. Like you have like pretty much kind of like tumor in a way that is sort of just like flour or something. Like not like super familiar with like medical part of it. I just know like what she had, and she had like a surgery and stuff, I think, to remove it. And she also was smoking, and she just decided to kind of like, well, might as well, like since I already have issues with lungs, then maybe I should stop smoking. And doctor was like, well, you already kind of not gonna be able really to quit, so maybe you should continue, like legit. I don't know. Like so you might, because it might be too hard already for you to quit. Like you already like too deep in the deep end there already, so. Something sweet to end the food gift for the day. Well, it is habit. Yeah, it becomes a habit, but that's something you can just like break out of. Like, well, that's the thing. Yeah, like it's not physical. That's how it goes. I guess it's kind of it can be the same with anything, with booze and stuff too, right? You just it's just a mental addiction. Mental addiction is not really hard to break. It's just you. You need to do it. Physical, that's when you might need some assistance for, might need some medication and stuff, right? That's already a different layer. That's way harder. Yeah, and you're kind of something like that. Something like that. It's always like this. Always like this around. Always like this. The craving is hard. I mean, I can like also have like this habit, like if you drink tea, you need to have something sweet with it. Just how how we grow up and stuff. That's it. This it happens. See, the boss guys say. Well, I mean, that's the thing. You can kind of replace those sometimes. Like a lot of like Siggies, for example, a lot of people do the substitution. They pretty much like instead of whenever they like want to, you know, kind of like busy themselves with a smoke or something, they just take like some candy. They just take some like sunflower seeds. Actually, are perfect for that too, just to kind of like busy themselves. Like you can substitute that. Like it's not exactly really connected to the process to the thing you use. It's more kind of like the process. Probably kind of can be doable with sweets too, actually. Like, for example, like, it's not exactly the sweet stuff. Like, I can do, like, some dark chocolate, and I can just, like, same, like, with no sugar and stuff, right? Still kind of, like, drink tea with some dark chocolate, and it still works for me. Like, I feel like I kind of had my, you know, like, sweets sort of with the tea, even though it's not literally, like, sweets, because there's, like, barely any sugar in that. So you can kind of scamoz those, at least. When you're already, like, you know, physically addicted, you can't scamoz. Like, it's nicotine, you need nicotine. Done. Hey, nobody asked you. Mop and mirror. I want to buy that. I don't know how it works. So we're about to find out, I guess. Aha, so it is actually mopping. Ah, nice. Solutions to most addictions be broke until you start. Yeah, like that. That's a problem. Like when you're actually physically seriously addicted, you, like your body already tries to find anyway. Then that's when, you know, you kind of like start like selling, you know, like some electronics from your house, you know, and selling your bomb or something. Yeah, I guess. And that's when you kind of like a moral kind of safety, you know, like modern fuses, I guess, start going out of order. And you can do like some PPG stuff. I got a neighbor, for example, who basically also like was into like he studied in the same university and stuff, right? Like with education and shit. But like in my district, like I was growing in 90s, right? And those guys were already kind of like more grown up in 90s. So for me, like I was like around like in the dink times was around like at the age when I can get like some ciggies and some like booze early. They were already in the age where they could get like, you know, some fucking heroin and stuff early. So they kind of got with the heavy shit, you know. And that dude started scamming and everything. I mean, just at some point like realized that there's like a bunch of police on our floor. Like it's literally like the door in front of ours. And they came for him. And he just jumped out of the window. Good thing it was like 3rd floor, so he survived and stuff, but yeah. Totally didn't help him escaping, though. Got to jail and everything. And was already kind of hard after that. And yeah, did all that just because, you know, needed money for the dose, sorta. I needed money for the dose. And the actual work in science wasn't really getting that much, so it just was scamozzing. No, like really nice, like chill dude and everything. And always like kind and everything. Southern caves, seemed pretty dangerous to jump from. Well, if you just go like, you know, like the fishy style, head forward, then yeah, probably not the best idea. I guess he just kind of like maybe tried to grab the ledge there and let it go. Well, ended up, I think, maybe breaking legs or something. I don't remember exactly. Like, nothing nice, but, you know, like, it will be, like, 5th floor or something. That would be way worse. I assume you can get into the discotheque here. Blocked by magic, alright. The disco magic. Truth or mushroom. No sugar chocolate would do for you too. Well, that's a good thing. That's what I'm trying to get. Like if I have some, like if I see some really nice dark chocolate on sale, I just like get a bunch of that, and that works for me real good. Yes, you do. So I see. Now, we were jumping from the second floor back in the day as kids, because, as I said, growing in the 90s, dude. I'm surprised how I survived until now, really. Sometimes, we were jumping from the second floor window. From the staircase of apartment block. Like, there was those, like, roofs above the entrance to apartment block. So you could get from the window of the second floor, you could get on that roof, and then we were jumping from that roof. In the snow, usually. But actually, I think without snow too. In the snow, I remember I tried to get like the flip though in. That was not good. Huh? That snow wasn't really soft. Fuck, could this be bigger bugs? Lemontis. Monke ist der Mask. Monke ist... And the table in the west, I was like the car. I was like the... kind of like this like 4-wheel drive mini buses that we have. Apparently pretty popular in Japan. We had abandoned one in our neighborhood that we were basically using as our, you know, kind of like playground, sorta. And then from the roof of that, you could jump. So there was like some snow and decided to do the flip. And I'm just kind of like, you know, pulling full starfish mode without finishing the flip right on it. And losing my breath completely for a while. It wasn't not the favorite feeling. Felt it way too often though, because we also had fights and everything. That was always the move for some people. And just hitting the chest, and then here you are catching your breath already. Let's see, what I say. Well, that sounds at least kind of more soft, I guess. All the construction sites, all that shit was always places we were hanging out. Every time, dude. I said, I'm surprised we kind of made it that far, really. With such history. It's the very beginning, right? This. Did some like nasty falls there too, but yeah, not that dank. Don't think we had actually like accidents that crazy, thankfully, in our circle. Thankfully. More discotheque. Back. The famous bot impale situation. I think I actually maybe even know that one. The deep internet lore. That's already nice. I see the so let's see. I mean, true. Actually, kinda true. Okay, how it works here. It does show the mapple. I'm more interested with positioning. You can still kind of like circle and everything. It's just like the mobility is a little kind of different, you know. You'll have to draw mobs yourself, yeah. If you pay money and get the item. You can kind of circle them and everything too, and attack from behind and shit. So it's doable still. I guess like the controller, you know, is superior here. On keyboard, that would be basically just like with the, like this. Yeah, so you have a way more mobility there. Way less, I guess. So sure it would be a little more painful that way. Iron breastplate, not bad. Going up in the world there. That's where the entrance crystal is. I assume, and that's where we are. It's still kind of like, you know, wouldn't be bad to have, you know, some like ways to mark where you are and stuff. So maybe you need to draw it. Or memorize where you've been already. Doing great for them. Went for a sneaky one there. See how it is. That was a deep one. I need to get the news going. Late. Ain't that crazy much. There was like sabotaged by my RSS reader. I need to get like a secondary one maybe or something. It's really laggy, so gathering of the news, it was a bit painful today. But I got some. Play for a bit more. I can finish this one eventually. I think it's actually quite a short anyway, so we'll get there. The news for next time. I mean, next time I'm gonna be skipping because next Sunday I will be on IRL trip already, so a bunch of Sundays might get a little fucked that way because the big IRL streams are coming. So next Sunday I will be somewhere in Firgana, probably. Most likely. Just the youths anyway. Still gotta cover it all. Gotta get that, well, as much as possible at least. Maybe some secrets in this one, I wonder. Doesn't seem like something that might have the walls like that. That seems familiar. Kind of going a little deeper there, but not so sure. That's the beginning, alright. So it's the other way around there. So they dig the full circle somewhere. Managed, I guess, kind of to get debated and go full circle, eh? Get the magic stuff and also recovery faster. The string one is pretty good already. Loot. It's actually on the string stamina. Oh, it is, okay. Oh, you can keep going. Alright, nice. Well, need to hold the stick down though, which is annoying. I'll take this one. Got bamboozled there. Yeah, looks like it. Get you in a low. How we doing? This time we go here. Nice. Oh, loot gear. No, there was loot gear. Takes a while to spawn. Up there. That should be another one here. That's the entrance somewhere, but we need to get a means to deal with the magic there. So probably small Scott the gameplay, I see. I'll get back to that. I'll get back to that. Holy shit. Fucking debuggen. Monkeys. So, bro. Daring fellow with blade and spell. Thou slayed the flame of wastes long ago I fell. Lost the poison sky that wrought mine wings, as and I await death outliving the kings. Do we need to help you with that? And not the speaker here, either grant me death or die yourself. Oh, fine, let's go then. And we grant you dead, brother. Cut the tail. Guess I need to bring something maybe here. I think we need some item or something probably for that then. Something that could work there. With the notes actually. Some different notes here. Nothing happens. Now we'll need to bring something else for you then. By the looks of it. This is just gonna like stop long enough, but it doesn't seem like it's hitting shit, so I kinda doubt it. Or maybe some special sort of here. Some dragon slaying stuff, I guess. So there I been. We go forward from here, and that's the barrier, so we need to go to the right. And then if I go to the right again, I can get to some other dead end section, looks like. Come on. Loot. Come on. Just gonna mash on the dead body, and then you can get some stuff still. Sauce? Not really. Oh, the Southern Key is here, entrance, alright. Sup? No young fellow, don't see many travelers around here, you know. Especially since those wind sages put up all them barriers. Have to be a member of the royal guard to pass them, or at least have the amulet of one like I do. How about you give me the amulet, brother? You want mine? Well, I don't really need it much anyhow. Maybe you'd do a little quest for me in favor, sure. Young lass that passed by this way, she went into the caves ahead to help me. I'll go see what's taking her so long, and do that, and I'll give you my magical amulet. She's probably not coming back, bro. Burning moonlight, Sonny. Still go here too. What is this? Seems to be dead. Monica is. The guy might be kinda sus. Some skeletons in the bag there. Very sus. More string. That's what this gave, huh? This one goes here. The needle's pretty good, huh? Increasing more levels. And the barrier here. Kind of pointless fighting you, I guess, here. Maybe there was something to decide, huh? Oh, hello. Skilly was pretty chunky before. Let's see what this one is. Still kind of chunky. I believe the one with 7 HP and starting dagger, so can do it again. For silver only from this one, come on. Okay, where does this one go? Seems like a dead end there. Might as well. 7. That's already better. Boots. Still missing some gear pieces, I think, though. Not the hood. Had Nick's pretending while being a weeb himself. Kind of healed from that skill he was at. Oh, you know what? Actually, yeah, I forgot. How do we do that? Equipment, magic. How about this? No more mana though. Seems kind of like AoE over there. And the Coke Chariot, yeah, I heard so, A Wind Slicer. Heard about that one. Holy Arc of Wind Magic. Cutting shape cleaves easily through a great beasts beyond the fog if its wielder is talented. Monka is. No accessories though. Oh, there is a whole Coke Chariot there indeed. Heard that. Maybe even seen that. Det är ju jödre. Yeah, that which career they did kill. So you can't even sub and stuff then. Except for the prime. Oof. Shaken by SMH. Prime only works on VPNs, you I see. Let's see what I see. That sounds unfortunate. Yeah, the PP good decisions, man. This sus here? No, not sus. But I hear something actually there. Yeah, because yeah, there is something there. But I've been there, I think, didn't I? I just respawn here. I sure did. That's everything done in that corner. Except for the barriers that I can get through. So did we find... I guess I technically did find the body there. go outside. And that spell goes. Survived. Okay, Donalo. How we doing? Well, I guess I did fine then. That was her body, probably. She ain't going back. No. The key is still somewhere. They need to interact with then. Because there's basically not that much where to go. The only passage there closed by the barrier that I opened with the item that he gives. Sealed on SA. Grinding them monies. Sounds good, sounds good. Oh, do be grinding some monies. Let's finish this first. You quest. Look at the news part. And that's her clearly dead. Not, oh, okay, there it is. Right, made it past the insects. Now this is the end for you. Behold my true form. Thanks, son. So the grandpa was us. Fucked, bro. The saucy old guy there. Holy. Chonky dough. Chonky dough. Could this be? Yeah, there's this thing. Symbol of royalty. Now we can open the portals. The walls. I did not interact with that. Actually, wait a second. Okay, just approach without interacting, really. It seems to be dead. No loot yet then. And no big bazongas. Must be woke. That check here actually. This one is going up. And this we can open now. There it is. Go to the beginning. We need to go to the top part, looks like. And get some stuff there, and then we can return to the dragon, I assume. craving to play World of Warcraft. I mean, why not? Why not? All the money that way, nice. Do it, do it. Kinda cool stopping others from playing now. Because he can't do it anymore. Vi ska buzz dem. Musikus. Harmonika. Like I said, no one left. It's about time for the switcheroo though anyway. Let me see what if I do the recapture. Will it just die in game then? I guess. Oh, now there's sound, alright. Maybe because there was like some area here where like the soundtrack has changes. The sound is here kinda. Machine gun. Poison too. It's annoying. Don't cure the poison with that though.